ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another World of Tanks replay with GreatTaz, and let's get this rolling in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, GreatTaz here once again. I'm back for another replay of World of Tanks, and this is the Super Sunday replay. But guess what? Last week we did an AMX 105, and this week we're doing an AMX 1390, and the AMX 105 is on the on-trek. So why? Because I got you. We're doing this one backwards. It was accidental, so we're going to continue with it. All right. This battle here is brought to you by Saisker. We'll just call him Sai for short. I'm not quite sure how to say that name from the North American server. And he is playing the AMX 1390 in a Tier 9 battle on Glacier. And he's taken some damage to the enemy already. He's hit the 2-6 object, 263, 2 mob workers, and he did hit the 111, but he didn't pen them. So here he's taking up the middle ridge, and it looks like he's got one of his allies by looking at the minimap up the road up the hill, which is the T-54. There's the mall breakers again. There's one shot. They shoot at him and miss. There's 2 shots. All 3 of them shoot and miss. Oh, that third shot stunk. It didn't hit. Well, it hit, didn't pen, unfortunately. And here he's going to reload up again. All right. So here we go. He got some spot damage off that last mall breaker. That's pretty good. Still waiting for that reload and still holding this middle. Looks like T-54 is still holding the hill ramp. And the team's LTTB is holding down the south middle. Well, it looks like AMX 30 was going to try to push up there and then realized he got spotted and turned around. Well, the Cam Panzer pushed out a little bit further than he probably should have. And for it, he got destroyed by the T-10. Now, here the ISM is asking for help. And in this type of situation, he should probably stay back. Ouch, that kind of hurt. As Sai here told him. It doesn't look like he's going to listen. Sai suggested that he stay back, which he probably should have. Stay back around that other hill and spot so the 120s could do the damage. I mean, now the 120s are doing some damage. I don't think they are right now because I think the 263, well, nope, the 120 took out the Scorpion G there, but I don't think 263 is actually doing anything, is taking any damage. Looks like he's running away. Oh, woo, nice little hop there. Getting over that little ridge. Looks like their Artie's about to die. I don't know why he would be there. Artie's usually best to stay back. Ooh, 12-ton up the hill? Nope. Sai says, I don't think so. And there's the AMX 30. All right. We're going to continue moving on. He's sitting here holding the middle, and he's decided to reload his clip. Now's not a really bad time because there's not really any enemies to shoot at, and it's going to be longer than his cooldown time. Oh, there's a 1390 and the AMX 30. He's not going to peek over because he knows he's reloading, and he doesn't want to give him any free shots. There's the AMX 30. He pulls over. He takes a shot from the AMX 30. He doesn't. Nope. He gets 2 shots. He doesn't take that 3rd shot, and I believe the reason he doesn't take that 3rd shot, and I wouldn't have taken that 3rd shot, is a 1390. That 1390 is probably fully loaded, or is on the reload and about to be fully loaded, and he wasn't give the 1390 any chance to actually get him. He's going to take that 1390 out because he knows it's a rather dangerous vehicle, especially 4 rounds. He can come up there and almost clip Sai out. Now the Pagetto takes a shot, and Sai does hit him. So Sai takes a little damage from that. All right. And looks like the JagTiger is dealing with the Defender and the T-10. There's the peeks over the hill. It gets AMX 30. Misses the first shot. Ooh. Does a critical in the second. Third one is a critical with fire, a track and fire. Fourth one does actually do some more damage, but he gets shot by the Pagetto 46 again, and that takes out his gunner. All right, he's going to reload and back up, telling everyone he is reloaded. Now, since he's got a chance to get away, he's going to give his gunner there a little life support and kick his back into the gunner's seat so the commander can actually do what he needs to do, like spot, run the radio, load. It's kind of funny with three crew member in a tank. I mean, how much they got to do. I mean, the driver's just going to drive because he can't really do much else. Maybe be radio operator at the same time. Definitely can't do anything other than those two. Where the actual gunner can gun and operate the radio. The commander's going to do the spotting. He's going to do stuff like this, the spotting and maybe back up on the gunner and loading. Ooh, here's the 263. Got some nice shots. Ooh, there's one nice shot. Wasn't great. Super damage. Next one actually does hit and does damage. Third one doesn't actually hit, unfortunately, or does hit but doesn't cause damage. Ooh, there's a close skirt from away. Now, to get this shot, he's going to have to literally get the underbelly, and he does. He gets the underbelly of that 263, and it's now a hurting puppy. He's going to back off over here and let everybody else deal with 263 now. Looking find out where the mall breakers are so he doesn't run right into them as he's loading. Looks like he's going to take and slide down the hill and get behind them and cause some havoc for them too. Now, there are 3 of them, and 2 of them he can clip 2 of them, and he can kill 2 of them in his one clip. So he's loaded premium rounds, mainly because he's running low on primary standard rounds. There's 1, there's 2, there's dead. If it hits, yep, and there's dead again. So peeks around that corner with the gold ammo since he only has 2 standard ammo, and he wanted a full clip to go ahead and play with the mall breakers just so he didn't, not, so he can get them both dead. And it was a good play on his part. So he's going to go back around here. He knows that other mall breaker's there. He's letting his vehicle reload. As the 140s are coming up, they'll probably help out some. One's going one way, one's going the other way. Can't tell. Looks like the mall breaker's looking backwards, looking to the left, but can't really tell. He is looking to the left, but he actually, I'm not sure which way he was looking. He might have turned around there. But he, no, it doesn't matter which way he was looking because now he's dead. All right, size, reloading his clip again because he's pretty sure he won't see any enemies that he can shoot at right away. Mainly because the 263 is now dead, thanks to the 130. All right. Lower health. 120 looks like he's turning around as the Rev is moving up on the hill in the middle. Our Scorpion G looks like he's trying to get away. He stops behind the rock. Probably realizes he was spotted with 6 cents and then figures he's going to stop, wait till he's unspotted, and then try to do something. Well, let's see what he does because Sai's watching that way. And kind of, oh, there he goes. With a track and a damage. Ouch. And a kill. All right. Well, 3 shots into the Scorpion G, and that ends up in a kill. The Rev actually takes him out. And look, there's the Pagetto. Ooh. Is he going to take this shot? Oh, he doesn't hit where he needs it to. He needed it to actually veer to the left just a little bit to clip that front track wheel and actually be able to penetrate and do some damage. Otherwise, he bounced off the front like he was probably 75% chance to do. Now the 130 takes out the AMX 30. Pagetto still... No, the Pagetto is not still on the hill because his dot just vanished. And I'm expecting that he slid off the hill or backed up too far and went boom. I'll honestly tell you the truth, this is probably a good thing. I see a medium tank marker, and guess what? There was no medium tanks that came this way. The only thing that was anywhere near it would have been the Pagetto, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? There is the Pagetto. He backed up too far and fell off the ice and went boom. That was bad situational awareness on his part. All right, well, Sai and his team got it down to a 13-7 match. Only got to kill 2 more, And Sai and a couple others are moving towards where the WZ-111 was last spotted. The SU-130 on the enemy team is now spotted, and the Conway is moving in. There's the WZ-111 is now spotted, and Sai picks that up quick, and he starts and turns and starts heading that way. It looks like his two allies don't realize that yet and are still pushing up the hill. It looks like the 120 has now realized that and actually started to turn, or it may be he realized it as he was halfway up the hill and couldn't do anything until he got up the hill. The Rev is following the 120 now. Looks like the Conway, their 130 took out Sai's 130, and the Conway takes out, no, that wasn't the Conway. That would have been the Artie, the SU-14-2. And with a little misstep and speak, he almost rolls himself over, but here he stops for a real quick to see if he can get a shot. Ooh, looks like the Conway got a shot into the WZ, but in turn the WZ got a shot into the Conway, and that means a dead Conway and a WZ who's surviving. Alright, Sai's moving up here. He's going to use the whole backup trick for the there he is. Alright, now this would be, oh, Artie, you're really in the wrong spot, dude. You should probably have moved all the way out to H3 so you could actually get shots over here. There's not much of a chance that WZ... Ooh, he shot him and he bounced. That's going to make the WZ actually probably back further into that cubby hole and make it where Sai can't get a shot in him. But if Artie would actually move, he'd be able to H3, he'd be able to get shots. But doesn't look like he's going to do that. He's going to sit there right there in K2 and say, haha, I'm not moving. Because really where the WZ is, that's a good hiding spot. And he would almost need to be in G3 to actually hit him, I believe. At this point in time, if I was Artie, I would have already been moving, knowing where the WZ was. I would have been moving up towards G1 and then move towards G2 and then maybe in the G3, so I could get some better shots over this way. Now, I did take out the WZ the 130, but that is what it is. We're going to speed this up a little bit. Here comes his allies. The 120 is coming up behind him. Ouch, the 120 accidentally rams him. Takes 4 points of damage, but that's no big deal. It looks like Sai's going to let the 120 go first, and then following him behind, the 120 is just going to plow forward. I don't know if he didn't know where the WZ was or what, but it doesn't matter because the 120 gets a shot in and Sai gets two, and that, ladies and gentlemen, would be a victory. All right, let's go ahead and take a moment, and we're going to jump on over to What Replays this time and see how he did. All right, here we're at What Replays. He got an Ace Tankers. That Ace Tanker came from his 1600 base experience. All right. Well, the Ace Tanker's probably, even without being on track, closer to the bottom is probably closer to 1300 right now, maybe 1350. At the low, it's probably 1250. He got Spotter, Bruiser, Fire for Effect. He got High Caliber from his 6,132 damage, and Top Gun from his total of 7 kills. He was top on damage, and of course top on experience. His experience doubles anybody's that's on his team, and it requires 2 people to even almost, well, if you go by this, even the top 2 don't even added together get close to him. The top 3 does surpass him. And for damage, it takes more than the top 2 on the enemy team and more than the top 3 below him on his own team to surpass him in damage. So he did a lot of damage, got a lot of experience for it. 35 shots, 34 hit. That's a good hit ratio, but only 27 penned. Out of his 6,000 plus damage, 22.8 1,000 is from over 300 meters. He was sniping from the center, but he was also spotting from the center too. He was double working. Now, he did a lot of his own damage, and that's why he got a higher experience quotient. He was spotting what he was shooting, so he got the spot damage and the damage. He did receive 4 hits, 3 which penned, 1 lucky shot from he bounced off in the AMX 30. Spotted only 4, but he did spot over 1,000 damage. He damaged 9, destroyed 7 of those 9, drove over 6 kilometers. Excuse the dragon cover there. But this was only with a standard account, so he got 53,000, got 42 credits from the RAM. Did use a lot of gold rounds, did have a premium consumable, and also a repair of his tank. So unfortunately, he came out in the negative almost 48,000, and even with a premium account for the amount of gold rounds he shot and the consumable, he still would have lost credits this round. Only way to probably have saved that would have been running a credit booster and premium, and then he probably would have been in the good. 1,600 experience base, 80 for his free experience, and if he does not have this tank leaded out, that 1,600 will do him wonders to get into the AMX 105. Well, ladies and gentlemen, GreatTaz here, and I'm going to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not and really think it deserves it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. With that, go ahead and click subscribe. Always looking for new subscribers. And if you want to get instant notification, click the notification bell and change it from occasionally to always. Alright, with that all being said, I'm going to get out of here. Hope to see you guys soon. This is GreatTaz signing off.